Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Aurelya Salsabilla from the 7th semester in Universitas Pamulang, and I will explain about factor in language learning for final examination of Intro Psycholinguistics course. Okay, factor in language learning from meeting 14. The first, language is as such a complex phenomenon that it has become the common study point of many social sciences such as linguistics, psycholinguistics, sociolinguistics, neurolinguistics, and historical linguistics. The next, according to Fino Cairo, 1964, the perspective of linguistics, language is a system or arbitrary vocal symbols which permit all people in a given culture, all the people who have learned the system of that culture to communicate or interact. And the next, in 1970s, Carson described the monitoring model in which the acquisition learning hypothesis takes place. The process of second or foreign language learning and teaching is such a complex process that many approaches, theories, and methods have been put forward to define this process. In the case of examining the developments in the field of language learning and teaching chronologically, it is clearly realized that there a movement from behaviorist approach to humanistic approach. And the next, according to Guest and Silenker, 2008, put forward 9 dimensions which affect the language learning or acquisition process positively or negatively as a fact. Language shock and culture shock, anxiety, affective filter, social distance, age difference, aptitude, motivation, personality, learning style, and learning strategies. And the next slide, 9 dimensions from Gas and Silinker. The first, affect, consists of 3 aspects as language shock and culture shock, anxiety, and affective filter. Language shock refers to the realization that a learner must seem comical to speakers of the target language. Culture shock is the personal disorientation a person may feel when experiencing an unfamiliar way of life or exposure to a new culture. Foreign language anxiety is the feeling of uneasiness, worry, nervousness, and apprehension experienced by non-native speakers when learning or using a second or foreign language. The affective filter is a theoretical construct that attempts to explain the emotional variables associated with the success or failure of acquiring or learning a second language. The next is age differences. Children acquire their first language easily, and while individuals who learn a second language in an educational setting can have difficulty in the process. One of the most sensational views put forward on the issue is the critical period hypothesis, which claims that there is an ideal time to acquire language, and after that period further, language acquisition becomes much more difficult. And the next, social aspect. Social distance is the cognitive and affective proximity of two cultures that come in contact within an individual. Distance is used metaphorically to to denote discrimination between two cultures. And then motivation. Motivation is defined in the Oxford English Dictionary as a reason or reasons for acting or behaving in particular way and a desire or willingness to do something and enthusiasm. The next is aptitude. According to Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary 2000, aptitude is defined as natural ability or skill at doing something. In the context of language learning, language aptitude refers to the potential that a person has learning language. Next, personality and learning style. Personality is the particular combination of emotional, attitudinal, and behavioral response patterns of an individual, while learning style is the term general used to describe an individual's natural or habitual pattern of acquiring and processing information in the learning situation. Some aspects of personality and learning style are extroversion or introversion, risk-taking, file independence or dependence, and visual or auditory and kinesthetic. The last but not least, learning strategies. Learning strategies consist of four main components as cognitive strategies, metacognitive strategies, social strategies, and affective strategies. Okay, that's all. Explaining from me about factor in language learning. Thank you for watching.